Hello guys, hello. Welcome to my channel. I am Kiara Desiree and I am so excited that you are here with me today. Listen, I hope that your day has been going wonderful. I hope your day was better than it was yesterday if you were having a bad day. And I hope that you made somebody smile today. Listen, I want you to make sure that you subscribe to this channel and invite your friends to subscribe to this channel as well, because you already know how we do it here. It's nothing but positive vibes here. And while you're subscribing, make sure that you hit that bell to be notified so you can be notified on every video that I post, because you know that I'm posting something that is going to enlighten you, that is going to motivate you, empower you, and inspire you. So today I told you guys that we were going to do part 2. And if you see me looking here, I'm looking at my notes. Remember the last time that we talked, we were talking about keeping hope alive. And I hope that you've been using some of the tools that I gave you to keep hope alive. And remember what we talked about. Go into the description in the video so you will know exactly what keeping hope alive is all about and how you can do the same. So today we're going to go ahead and finish part 2. And I said that I was going to break it up because I had a lot of notes. And just to refresh your memory, if you did not watch part 1, just to refresh your memory, we were talking about how to just keep hope alive and just basically what are some things that we can do to continue to keep hope alive. And one of the things we said was our mindset. And the second thing we talked about was finding motivation in someone else's story. So that was 2 things that we talked about in the first video. So if you're watching this video, head on over to the first video, part 1, Keeping Hope Alive, and make sure you watch that before you watch this video. I've been watching a lot of motivational videos, inspiring videos, things that can get me motivated for the things that I'm getting ready to do, because you already know, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, you already know how that can be. Sometimes when you are fired up and you're pumped up and you're ready to do something, and then all of a sudden life happens and then you forget all about the project. And so I try to keep myself motivated, and I hope that this helps for you too, to keep yourself motivated by watching things that inspire you and to keep the fire burning, because you know, all of our ideas are amazing and they are great. And we got to just keep the fire burning. We just got to keep going. And we don't want to give up. A lot of times we can sit idle-minded sometimes when it comes to our dreams, our goals, our visions, things that we consider important to us. Sometimes, you know, like I said, we can become very excited and then life just happens. And then we began to just feel like we have no type of passion for it anymore. And this is before we even get started. I'm talking about when it's just a thought in your mind and then you're kind of planning out things, trying to get things going. And then all of a sudden it's just life happens and you're not motivated anymore. So I want you to start getting busy. Take on challenges. Do things that are going to motivate you to continue in life. I don't know what your dreams or your goals may be, but the great thing about it is that you can choose what you want to do about it. Either you can sit there and do nothing, or you can get up and do something. So get busy, take on challenges, and remember your purpose. So what we want to do is we want to take on challenges in our lives. What is something that you said that you would absolutely not do, and you would? Are you having trouble with being bold? It's time to start getting bold. Take on challenges. Start doing things that you just so much fear to do. I think for me, taking on challenges would be staying consistent. I had a big problem with staying consistent. And so one of those things that how I got on track, that was a challenge for me. How I got on track was I took on a small task. Once I completed that task, I went to another task. And you know what? If you ever struggle with like staying consistent, you know exactly how it feels when you actually hit that finish mark, because you know your struggle, you know how far you've come. So that was one of the challenges I took on. Is your challenge maybe staying on time? I don't know. Whatever it may be, challenge yourself to do better. That's going to allow you, that's going to open up doors for you to know that you can do it. I mean, we can do it as long as we put our mind to it. So take on a challenge that you know and be honest with yourself. If you know that you can't be on time for something, practice being on time. If you know that you have problems with consistency, do small tasks to prove to yourself that you can actually do it. One of the other points I want to say is how, keeping hope alive is your surroundings. Who are you surrounding yourself around? That matters a whole lot. I want to encourage you to stay around people that are hopeful. Stay around people that are going to uplift you. Stay around people who are going to motivate you to do better. If you stay around miserable people, you're going to end up miserable. If you stay around hopeful people, you will be hopeful. I know sometimes we've known, and I can testify to this too. You may have known somebody for a very long time, and you may feel like you're obligated to be their friend. You have to, because they've been in your life for so long. Listen, if you're trying to hold on to the little piece of faith that you do have left, and they are not trying to do any of that, it's time to let them go. Their season may be up in your life. You cannot be surrounded around people who are not hopeful. You cannot be surrounded around people who are not going to uplift you and motivate you. Some of us feel like we don't want to bother anybody with our problems. A lot of us feel like we can handle it on our own. Listen, it's okay not to be okay. You don't have to suffer in silence, okay? You can actually do more damage to yourself being silent than speaking out. So I would say, hey, speak out. If you're going through a situation and you're having a hard time just trying to keep hope alive, trying to see the end of the tunnel, light at the end of the tunnel, speak up and say something, because that's the moment in your life that can save you. That can literally save you. I know a lot of times life can really throw a loophole. Life can really be bad. Life can sometimes suck. I'm just gonna be honest. But we have to find the positivity in that moment. And a lot of people ask me, why are you so positive? Why are you have a smile on my face? Honey, I wasn't always like this. Okay, I was not always like this. Okay, so don't take my smile for granted. Don't take my positivity for granted. Me uplifting and empowering women, because that was nothing. I'm a total different person, and it's all about growth. It's all about choosing to be happy, choosing to say, I'm not sticking to doom and gloom anymore. I'm going to take a different look take a different a look on life, and so I just want to encourage you. Every time I post a video, I want to encourage you that when you watch my video, that you take what I'm saying. I'm not saying this, I'm not pulling this out of a hat. I'm telling you these things out of experience, because I know exactly how it feels to be insecure about parts of your body, self-image and self-love, and just trying to keep hope alive, trying to say that life is a bunch of bananas. No, life is good. Life is great. Life can be positive if you choose to go down that route. So I am excited to encourage you, and I hope that you take this video and you go share it with somebody else, because they need that as well. They need that hope. They need to know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. I think the best gift that we can give to somebody is to show them how important they are, how important their life is, and that God has a plan for them. That's the best gift you can give them. And I love receiving gifts. I love receiving gifts, but I found out that the best gift that you can give somebody is to show them that they're important, that they're loved, that God loves them, that you love them. That's the best gift you can give to somebody, because you never know the silent battles that people deal with. And that's why I wanted to do this video on keeping hope alive, because a lot of us go through silent battles and we don't talk. We don't say anything. And by us not saying anything is hurting us even more. So I thank you guys so much for tuning in to my videos. Every single video that I post, I am appreciative of you, and you. I appreciate you. And take these videos, take all my videos and share them with somebody. Tell somebody about hope. Tell somebody about loving themselves. And I also posted 2 audio videos that I wanted you guys to listen to. The latest one I did was Loving Yourself First. It's just like a 1-minute video, very inspirational. And then a second one, I cannot remember what it was. That's a shame. The second one, well, yeah, the second one I posted. Well, I know the most recent one was Loving Yourself First. And then it was another one. Okay, here it is. I had a brain fart. The other one is talking about it's still a 1-minute video, and it's just encouraging our single friends. I think that was very important. So if you're single, I want you to listen to that. I think I might make it a longer video. I just posted a small clip just to motivate you guys a little bit further. But I think I might post something a little bit longer if you're wanting to talk about, singleness. I am married, but we can definitely talk about that because I don't know, most of my audience may be single women. Most of my audience is married, so it's a toss up. But I think single, we can't forget about our single friends. All right, guys. Well, I thank you so much for tuning in to my video and watching. Make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell to be notified, so you will be notified on every single video that I post. I love each and every one of you. You are amazing, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thanks for tuning in.